It's Perspectives Weekly for February 6th, 2015. Here's what's happening in online gambling right now. Sheldon Adelson sets his sights on our industry again. This time, he may have a chance. Plus, industry news on expanded sports betting in America. This program has been made possible with the continued support of our friends at the Lead Affiliates.
Howdy, folks. Welcome to APCW Perspectives. I'm your host, Jay Todd. All my weeks and weeks of commenting about the lack of rain and nice weather have apparently caught up with me and come back to haunt me now. That's okay. What do you expect for this time of year in this part of the country? I, however, have a great show for you this week filled with gambling affiliate news on fantasy sports, mobile wagering, and two very different political ideals here in the United States which could affect our industry. First, we start with the love child of Sheldon Adelson, a bill to outlaw online gambling in the U.S. called, and I quote, Restore America's Wire Act. The legislation was introduced by Utah Representative Jason Chaffetz, who, because being from Utah, he is naturally our moral superior. Adelson, as we all know, has been trying to get a bill like this passed for years, ever since his Viagra quit working and he developed incontinence of the brain, allowing any stupid thought he had to just leak right out of his mouth. So here is a question. If the goal of this bill is to, quote, restore the Wire Act, an act from 1961 which never applied to the internet, an act which never applied to casino games or poker, an act which even the U.S. Department of Justice concluded applied only to sports bets, how exactly does outlawing online gambling restore anything? Well, it doesn't. But that's not the point, really. The point is the American government is always for sale to the highest bidder. Sheldon Adelson's moral objection to internet betting is as laughable as Hugh Hefner objecting to porn downloads. And now, we have some no-name representative from Utah trying to export his ethics nationwide, even though gambling has always been a states' rights issue, not a fat, old, senile millionaire's issue. But you know what? Old Shelby may actually get this thing passed with a Republican majority in Congress, and if he does, it won't stop anyone from gambling online. Welcome back, friends. I wanted to let you all know that the latest edition of the GPWA Times magazine has been released with stories on SEO and mobile search results, plus how affiliates can build their businesses, and an interview with affiliate manager and personal friend of mine, Laura, from APCW sponsor Bet365. You can read the entire magazine online at gpwatimes.com, and I've added the link to the descriptive text of this video down here on YouTube. Also, there are always lots of discussions about issues that really affect webmasters in the forums at GPWA, including the latest efforts to outlaw our business in the United States, which we discussed before the break, and stories from Singapore and Canada. Visit the message boards at gpwa.org. Lastly, I wanted to give you a quick rundown of other items making news this week as both Washington State and Iowa are now considering allowing fantasy sports. All right. MGM Resorts is about to launch a mobile betting app in the state of Nevada later this year. That app will serve 12 of their properties. And John McCain, senator from Arizona. We all know John, right? Friend of the show. Old John is in favor of expanded sports betting in the United States. He says that states which have legalized gambling and Native American casinos could accept sports wagers as well. But don't get too excited. He's not in favor of online bets. Oh, damn, we were so close. Things look so promising for a second with old Johnny. On that note, my friends, God willing, I will see you all back here next week. Until then, please remember to play smart.